Okay, so there's talk that Charlie Hunnam is in talks to come back to Monster as Lizzie Borden's father. And I'm like, ugh, I know with American Horror Story they reused cast, but that was kind of a thing. This is supposed to be actually telling real stories of real crimes, which means you can't have the same actor coming back and everyone going, oh, this is who they're playing this season. That just doesn't work with real life and true crime. It's not, no. So, and I'm not sure he even really looks like the father, because I'm trying to remember. There's a very famous picture of the father dead, and we've seen plenty of photos of him alive. I'm not feeling it. And as much as I like Charlie Hunnam, as much as I believe he's a real actor and actually likes a challenge, he might want to not try and jump on this boat, because, like I said, it kind of worked with American Horror Story because that was fiction and it was a lot of fun. But this is real life crimes that are being retold that are supposed to be being done realistically and with high quality, and they're already stretching by some sensationalist elements and a lot of criticism. So the last thing they need is have the same actor recurring, especially if, say, this season gets a lot of hate. It's just going to hurt Lizzie. So, and I don't really want them to do Lizzie because it's not contemporary enough. These other guys, I mean, they should be doing Gacy first. Where the hell is Gacy? And people are saying, well, they won't do Gacy because they can't make him sexy. And I'm like, well, they kind of could if they tried, because they just have to get a sexy actor and have them play it somehow. So I mean, it could be done. I mean, it would be wrong, but it could be done, especially if people aren't familiar with the story and don't know what he was really like, which is the problem with this. A lot of, people who don't know these stories are viewing and acting like there's a documentary series when they're really not. Well, they're sort of slipping in and out of that territory a bit too casually, I think. But I think a lot of people criticising just would have been hating anyway, because they don't like people telling real life stories, particularly ones that are more contemporary, because the people are still alive. And it is pretty harsh in some ways, particularly since they didn't seem to correspond with any of these people, which they sort of said they did, but they didn't really, but they kind of did, but they didn't really. So there's that issue. I want contemporary ones. I want the Freeway Killer. I want there's a whole bunch of serial killers, particularly of gay men, that have cropped up that haven't gotten the attention they probably deserve, that I'd like to see done as series. But it's usually men killing women, because that's like the more sensational thing. You can show murder and rape scenes that tantalize men and get them all watching, which is really sick, but that's what they do a lot of the time. So yeah, I just don't know. I really think they should just, I don't even think they should do Lizzie. It's too much of a step away from the last couple of series, and I just think they should keep going in a contemporary vein. But I guess they want to do something different and change centuries, and it's like, well, not centuries, but you know what I mean. But you do that, it might work, but it also may be the end of the series if it doesn't work.